United, what happened? Explain what happened. From title challenges to bottling it once again, they're back in the top four race. They've been dragged back into the top four race. United fans, you've been telling me you're going to win the title. You've been telling me you're competing. You've crumbled. 6 points from 15. A 1-1 draw against West Brom again. You lot are bottle jobs. You cannot get the job done. If we win tomorrow, we'll be 4 points behind Manchester United. Your managers are frauds. Lovely stuff. We look onto Liverpool. What happened? These men were telling me they were going to retain the title. These men were telling me they were the best ever team in Premier League history. What happened? You get slapped up again by Leicester 3-1. Title hopes diminished, demolished. Chelsea could go above Liverpool into the top 4 spot tomorrow if we beat Newcastle. Big, exciting times ahead. Both bottle job clubs. Both of them. Liverpool, Manchester United. Don't ever compare my club to those two. Both of them. These men were telling me they were going to win the title. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Kemal AA. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. What the fuck am I talking about? Video, my name is Kemal AA, and this is another preview for the Chelsea versus Newcastle United game tomorrow at Stamford Bridge, 8 PM kickoff, where we carry him on in match day 24. Thomas Tuchel will look to continue his unbeaten run in the Premier League and in all competitions and look to close the gap on Manchester United and the likes of Leicester and Liverpool to move into that top 4 spot. So therefore tomorrow is a massive game. I'll be giving you guys the latest team news from Thomas Tuchel's press conference. I'll be giving you guys a predicted lineup for the game. I'm giving you guys the 2 possible lineups that Thomas Tuchel could possibly go for against Newcastle. And finally, I'll be giving you guys my score predictions to end things off and looking at Tuchel's plan for tomorrow. What's his plan against a low block Newcastle United team? I'll be delving into all the news regarding that. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below your thoughts, opinions and your score prediction in the comment section below. But the first thing that we need to do is look into team news. Of course, Thomas Tuchel conducted his press conference and the Chelsea head coach confirmed that Andreas Christensen, who came off a half-time last night at Barnsley, had not suffered any lasting damage, which is fantastic news. It was not concussion related at all. It was a headache, so we took him off. Another defender, Thiago Silva, would not recover in time to feature against the Magpies, at Tuchel focusing on a return later in the month. It's too soon for sure for Thiago, continued Tuchel. We are aiming for Southampton and trying hard, so let's see if we make it, but we cannot promise. Meanwhile, the German duo of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz had contrasting chances of being involved. It's Friday and we still have 3 training sessions before the game, he added. It should be absolutely okay for Timo to come back, but maybe too close for Kai. I'm not sure if he's out for training today, but he will be missing the match as well. Again, a bit of negative news, of course. Our 2 superstar signings in Timo Werner and Kai Havertz will not be featuring in the game. So therefore you will see that, when I do give you guys my predicted lineup, you will see that taken into context. Hence why, of course, Timo Werner and Kai Havertz have both been ruled out of the game. So, of course, we're going to have to utilise other players in our squads regarding depth, etc. So, yeah, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner ruled out for the game. Christensen, luckily, it's not concussion related, so hopefully he should be able to feature against Newcastle. But now let's get into Newcastle United, a team that recently has picked up some form. Yes, they were struggling under Steve Bruce, but recently they beat Southampton 3-2 despite having 9 men on the pitch. A very courageous performance, brave performance from Newcastle United. They won their last game as well, so they are slowly picking up some form. There were shouts that Steve Bruce should be sacked. However, he's still in the job and they've been doing fantastically well ever since their last 2-3 games. And tomorrow will not be an easy game. New Steve Bruce, very experienced manager, will be bringing Newcastle to Stamford Bridge to sit back, keep compact, have a compact shape, 4 at the back system, low/mid block as well, closing the spaces, not allowing to pass through the lines, closing the spaces and the angles, keeping it nice and tight, compact. 2 banks of 4 and hoping to nick a 0-0. It's simply, that's their game plan. I can say that to you right now. A goal for them, a win, is a complete bonus. They are not looking to come to Stamford Bridge and get 3 points. They're coming to get a 0-0 draw, just like how Wolves did and just like how Burnley did. Now, will they be successful? That will remain to be seen, and that will be down to our players, down to the system that Thomas Tuchel does deploy and the tactics that Thomas Tuchel does deploy tomorrow. Now, of course, I do believe that Thomas Tuchel will be utilising a 3 at the back formation. possession, which he has done every single game that he has been since Chelsea manager. And I think this is a perfect game to put Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right wing spot, because of course, even though he can play in the front three, I think that front three formation where he acts as a fake number 10 is perfect against opposition where they don't sit deep, they're not, essentially deploying a low block. And so essentially you do this against top teams, your Tottenhams, your Cities, your Manchester Uniteds, you get the image, you get the picture. But against low block teams where they're going to be keeping it compact and tight and not allowing spaces, they're not going to be attacking you much. So therefore, putting Hudson-Odoi at wing back is more logical, because they're not going to be attacking the spaces, they're not going to be targeting defensively because they're not looking to open up. So Hudson-Odoi won't be doing much defensive work, and him being a wing back doesn't necessarily mean he'll be defending. It means that it gives us another outlet. He'll essentially be another winger supporting the attack. Now, by having Hudson-Odoi there, you can add another attacker in the the middle three, allowing us more opportunities and chances to be able to break down Newcastle and score. And listen, even if Hudson-Odoi has to do some defending, we've seen it this season under Tuchel that he is capable of defending well. He's made some crucial interceptions and fantastic blocks, and he's got that defensive positioning and awareness. So I think Hudson-Odoi, very dynamic fullback, fantastic in that position. He can make it his own, but for me, for the long term, I don't think he should be there. I think this is just a temporary solution, and in the long term, he will be part of the front three. But again, I believe Hudson-Odoi should be in the right wing back spot. Of course, Edouard Mendy in goal. Marcus Alonso should be on the other side in regards to wing back again. He gives us another outlet in terms of goal scoring. He scores goals. He makes those infield runs into the box. His positioning in the box is good. You can tell this guy used to be a striker. You can tell. When he was in the Real Madrid Academy, you can just tell this guy used to be a striker, banging in the goals. His technique of the left foot, his positioning, the amount of goals he racks up. Again, you need goal scorers, and especially with our front three not firing, they're not firing, we're not scoring enough goals, we're not clinical. You need as many match winners and goal scorers in your team as much as possible. Edouard Mendy retains his spot. Christensen, as we saw the team news, it's not concussion related. He slots back in for the injured Thiago Silva at central centre back. Rudiger goes at left centre back. Right centre back, I've gone for Cesar Azpilicueta for the experience and leadership. I think he's also been on some good form, even supporting the attack as well. We saw that against Burnley with that terrific finish. You could argue that you could put Reece James there. For me, it doesn't matter. I don't mind. Put Aspi there, put Reece James there. That could potentially be in my second lineup as well. Midfield, duo has to be Jovicic, has to be Jorginho and Kovacic. The link up, the chemistry, the partnership they have, dictating and controlling the tempo of the game, especially against Newcastle where they'll be keeping a low block and compact. Jorginho and Kovacic will have a lot of the ball, and this is their job now to be able to progress the ball, make those line-breaking passes, allow your Mason Mounts, obviously accidentally revealed, who will be in the fake number 10, who control the game, dictate the tempo of the game, keep hold of the ball, and wave after wave of attack against Newcastle United. So I think that the relationship they have, the understanding, they are our first choice midfield partnership. So Jorginho and Kovacic, they slot in the midfield. I've then gone for the two attacking fake 10s, so I've gone for a 3-4-2-1. I've gone for Mason Mount and Pulisic. Of course, we know Kai Havertz is still injured for this game, so he won't be available for selection. Mason Mount was rested ahead of Barnsley, so therefore it's almost guaranteed he'll be playing, and the impact and the energy that he brings to his side is pivotal. So for me, Mason Mount slots into the fake number 10 position. And then I've gone for Christian Pulisic. Now, I know Christian Pulisic had a very, very poor game against Barnsley, but I'd rather pick Pulisic over Ziyech because Ziyech was atrocious. He was even worse. And of course, I don't think he's suited to that number, that fake 10 in the 3-4-2-1. So I want to see Pulisic there. He gives more energy. He's a lot more tidier. He's better at dribbling. He can beat his man. So for me, I'd go for Pulisic and Mason Mount as the two attacking eights. And then going forward, we know Timo Werner is out for this game. So I would go for a Tammy Abraham. Now, you could go for a Giroud. But for me, in this first possible formation, I believe Thomas Tuchel could go for a Tammy Abraham. He's on a bit of form. He scored the winner against Barnsley as well. So, very, very possible. Now, the second possible lineup Thomas Tuchel could go for is, again, same formation, 3-4-2-1. Edouard Mendy in goal. Again, not much change there. I've still gone for the same fullbacks in Alonso and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Some may say you could potentially add in Ben Chilwell. For me, Alonso is a match winner. He's a goal scorer. Stick him there. He's on better form. Three centre-backs. Christensen as a central centre-back, Rudiger as a left centre-back. I've gone for Reece James as Azpilicueta. Again, he gives more another crossing threat. He's a lot more quicker, has better stamina, a lot more physical and aggressive compared to Azpilicueta, so he can win a lot more aerial duels, which could be a threat that Newcastle could potentially bring. I've gone for the same midfield, Jorginho and Kovacic. I've already explained my reasoning for that. Mason Mount, Hakim Ziyech, and then Olivier Giroud. Now again, this is for tactical reasons. I've potentially put Olivier Giroud in, that Thomas Tuchel may go for, because of course with Newcastle United, they're going to be sitting back compact, deep, low block. They're not going to be allowing chances in between the lines. So therefore, if you're going to cross the ball a lot, you need Olivier Giroud. You know, what man do you want? The guy is lethal in the air. He's fantastic. He'll get you the goals. For me, you could potentially put Olivier Giroud, as he is more suited to this game. But tomorrow is a must-win game, especially since I've mocked Liverpool and United. Chelsea better not let me down, and they better not let us down, let the fans down. Tomorrow, continue Thomas Tuchel's unbeaten run, get another clean sheet for the boys. Let's do this. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Chelsea victory. What are you guys going to go for? Leave me your score prediction in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this preview, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.